Hey everybody, Mike and Joe here, the Bowtie guys from the Bowtie Group at Courtesy Chevrolet. We're hanging out, interrupting the workflow in the internet sales department. So if you hear them back there talking and working and things like that,
just yell at the minions down in the dungeon. It's no problem.
That's right. We have Stephanie sitting over here actually.
Right there.
And there's Big Dean. If you're a Michigan alum, biggest fan ever.
Yeah.
Come see Dean. He'll give you the Michigan alum discount.
I love to take Michigan.
And Michigan tattoos say otherwise, but he says what he wants to say.
Just putting it out there between myself, Joe, Stephanie, and Dean, one of us is wearing volleyball shorts. It's not Stephanie.
It's yours truly.
All right.
What can I say?
So we're here today to talk about the all-new C7 Corvette, specifically the one we have on our showroom floor, graciously, I guess, donated for the weekend.
Yeah, donate for viewing.
For viewing and sitting.
Kind of like you go to a museum, you have a display courtesy of.
Right, courtesy of our good friend Ali, who recently purchased. Yeah, it's like an exhibit. We're going to put like a velvet rope around the car or something like that.
So people can come and drool, but you need the velvet rope so they can't drool on the car.
Right.
Well,
no
the first
touching.
customer today wanted to like jump on the car, and George had to like catch her midair and stuff.
Yeah, that was weird. She put her butt on the car.
Almost on the car, Ali.
Yeah.
I ran at her, and she kind of got scared because I'm a little bigger than her.
She definitely did not put her butt on your car. So,
You might be okay with that.
Moving on.
not that butt. There are butts he might say yes to. I don't think that one would have worked.
All right, so this car is actually pretty cool because it's the loaded one, right, Joe?
Yeah, it's the Stingray you're looking for. It's a 3LT Z51. So it's the end-all and be-all of Corvette Stingrays right now.
So if you ordered a Z51 today, you can get yours in like a year, I guess.
If you're lucky and you're good friends with, the owner of a GM, and you sacrifice your first child to the demon gods of General Motors, you can get 1 year's before 2015 if you're lucky. Absolutely.
Oh, shots fired.
Man, those Michigan guys, they didn't really know how to spit it.
Dean's turning red. Almost as red as the interior on this car.
Yes, the adrenaline red perforated leather of this 3LT.
Adrenaline red.
On the 3LT, you get the upgraded Napa leather all the way around. It is supple. It is amazing.
Supple leather. Napa leather?
Napa leather. You get the
Napa's known for the leather.
It's actually adrenaline red because it's from red Merlot grapes crushed on the cows.
Wait.
On the cows?
Leather's from cows. I'm pretty sure.
So leather's from cows.
Yes.
And it's red because
they eat grapes from Napa. So they're basically a Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc cow leather.
We shouldn't have started talking about alcohol.
That's the calamari flavor. In a pinch, if you lick it and then wring it out, you actually get a little bit of wine out of the leather. It's actually a little known fact, Mike.
I don't think that's true, Joe, but okay.
I'm one of the volleyball shorts. I know what I'm talking about.
All right, so this has got the new big engine that Chevy's doing, right? The LT1?
Yeah, and because it has a performance exhaust, this one's actually upgraded to 460 horsepower and 465 foot-pounds of torque.
As Dean sighs boredly at those giant numbers.
Yeah. It's kind of like what Michigan offense does up against his perennial loser Ohio State team.
All right, so 0 to 60 in what? 4 seconds?
3.8. It has a 6-speed automatic transmission. 3.8, 0 to 60, and it's actually rated for a 12-second quarter mile, but the first official Z51s down the test tracks have been doing in the high 11s.
So this one we're in it does have the automatic.
Yeah. But it's not the same.
Maybe the first 6 inches or so.
One rear tire of that Z51 Corvette is the same amount of width as all 4 Sparky tires. Those things almost do wheelies off the line. Well, I was actually talking with the Hennessy rep earlier this week, and he says on dynos, those Stingrays are pulling about 420 horsepower to the wheels.
Didn't Autoblog have something that was like they tested one at something like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, it's insane. They're actually
Huge numbers.
they're most likely underrated, or somehow they figured out the magic transmission. So I'm thinking they're underrated, and then when the new Ford or Dodge or whatever comes out, they're just gonna go, oh, 460? It's actually 484.
So the cool thing about this engine is it actually has those 3 technologies that we talk about when we talk about the big engines and the trucks. It's got the direct injection, the variable valve timing, and now active fuel management. So you get big power when you need it, and you also get fuel economy in your
sports car.
Right.
Surprising fuel economy. If you actually set the car into the eco mode, which you can adjust your different settings on the vehicle, in the 7-speed manual, you can actually get 30 miles to the gallon on the highway. 30!
All right, so speaking of eco mode, there's a few different modes here. There's weather mode, tour mode, sport mode, and then there's an actual track mode for this car, which I guess stiffens up the suspension, gives you a different gauge cluster.
Ali, I'm just letting you know right now after this, I'm putting in track mode and I'm breaking the dial off for you.
So that's how it's meant to be driven. I guess that's how all the total test.
Well, I mean, why not? Why, if you're getting a performance sports car, why not drive it like a performance sports car?
Because you don't want to go flying off of roads.
You see how big those tires are?
Yeah, that would tail huge.
You run tires like that, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You're on the road.
All right, so 3 different trim levels on this car. There's the 1LT, the 2LT, and then there's a 3LT. Of course, we're looking at the 3LT in Ali's because he's that guy.
Baller.
He's a baller. So the primary difference is with the 3LT is you get the interior color. So in this case, the adrenaline red, all the way up.
It just brings the whole kind of cockpit of the car together to kind of give it an elegance that the Corvettes have never really had compared to their German brethren.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most impressive part about the car for me is because Corvettes have kind of always been known as, yeah, you know what, you can get a great car that drives awesome and
great
beats
horsepower
everything
for dollars.
Yeah,
untouchable. Because
basically GM said, let's find the lightest body we can possibly make. What's our biggest motor? Okay, stick that in there.
All right, put a good drivetrain, good engine, and plastic, and then you go. There you go.
All right, $40,000 done. And and that was cool because you can get a car that can beat up on cars that cost 2, 3, 4 times more.
But it's an LFA, 10 times more.
And the C6 Corvette is an awesome car. But with the C7, not only did they refine the exterior of the vehicle, but the interior is actually, I would say, world class. But
you'd be hard pressed to find a car under a couple $100,000 with a nicer interior.
That's awesome. No,
not you.
Not you. We are allowed.
Yeah.
You are not. That is correct.
I'm gonna drive that sucker. Those Michigan guys trying to make a joke again.
No, Michigan guys
on their words.
Nah,
Why do you think they're not video games? It's all in.
Our awesome friends been disrupted by the lesser talents group.
That's why we have editing, Joe.
Thank goodness.
Jump cuts. Jump cuts. Jump cuts. Jump cuts. Jump cut.
That's good though. I like it.
All right, so we're kind of being kicked out of the internet department now. We've completely distracted them. I think Stephanie's kind of still working. Are you working over there?
I am.
All right.
We're not distractible.
Dean's yawning and
We can battle through any.
grumbling about stuff.
It's rabble this, rabble that.
Yeah. Rabble. I love Michigan. Rabble. Ohio State sucks. Rabble.
Radio for president.
I mean, Fred Flintstone.
Don't you dare! He was an Aztec. Once an Aztec, always an Aztec.
All right, so we've kind of gotten off track here. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. This is Mike, and that's Joe. We're the Bowtie guys. See ya.
If you want to see this Stingray in person, come soon.
Yeah, it's gone, and probably before this video gets up.
48 hours. That's it. Then it's a year wait.
Oh, what is it like shifting and transmission wise? Is it a little quicker?
It's way quicker. It's smoother, harder, and it honestly feels so much sportier than the C6.
How about the interior so far compared to your old one?
It's like if I had it, it's like made in China for the C6, and then made in Italy for the C7. You can't even compare interior. It's unfair, honestly.
And did your old one have the heads-up display?
Yeah, it does, but the heads-up display on this car is way better. Like it's not as it doesn't disrupt you as much as the other one. I'm fine with keeping this one on. In my C6, I have to turn it off. I don't feel too safe driving with it, honestly.